Shout out to J&J.
So I just want to send a shout out to J&J Sports for having me once again.
Episodes, man. You guys got a real good thing going on.
Next up, we got NBA basketball. So the teams we finna cover the teams that have clinched a spot in the NBA Cup 2024. Now, James, we already know they do this every year. Middle of the NBA season, it's like a cup or some type of competition. Um, have you been keeping up, man, with the NBA, man? Because you know it's been low key sneaking up under me. You know what I mean? But me getting into it is like I fall in love with it every time, man. Have you been keeping up with the NBA Cup?
Yeah, I've been keeping up on it some, but I know you're kind of my main NBA like source for knowledge. So I
Exactly,
definitely
man.
lean on you for that.
Definitely, man. So the teams that clinched the spot right now in it is the Houston Rockets, Oklahoma City Thunder, the Milwaukee Bucks, and then the Atlanta Hawks, James. So these are the four main popping teams right now. Just to get us started, man, out of these four teams, which team are you most impressed with? Just just coming out the season and just playing, and like which team are you most impressed with, you think?
I'd probably say Oklahoma City for sure. I like what they're doing, and for years they were like near the top of basketball for a long time, and
Yeah.
I'd like to see the return to that.
Absolutely, man. For me, I'm gonna have to say the Houston Rockets, man, defeating one of the most difficult teams, man, the Golden State Warriors in that game. And a lot of people was like, "Oh man, the refs were playing for them and this and that." I'm like, "A win is a win." You know what I mean? Uh, I'm so happy, man. Jalen Green, man, that dude he's a monster, James. I mean, when he gets up and dunk, you can't stop it. He really has those hops, man. So, uh, yeah, I'm gonna have to say them, man. Congratulations to the Rockets, man. I want to see them keep succeeding because we already know it's the same thing. Oh, they're not gonna really do anything, but they just be one of the toughest teams in the NBA. You know what I mean? So that alone just speaks volumes to me. If we kind of look into the star players' numbers, first up, Jalen Green. He has averaging 19 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists, and 39% from the field goal range. Dylan Brooks, he averaging 12 points, 3 rebounds, 1 assist, and 42 from the field goal range. I like Dylan Brooks, man. How do you feel about him as a player? Because he's kind of like, he gives me like Patrick Beverly, irritant, but he's chill, but it's like he doesn't really care. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that solid defense combined with that attitude is because Patrick Beverly, he was sometimes getting ejected.
Yeah.
He was doing all sorts of stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, we saw him in the finals working against Chris Paul.
Yeah.
And
Absolutely.
or I guess that was semifinals.
Yeah.
But I like the fact that he's relaxed, but he's able to go into that dark place for the defense. If he
Oh
needs
yeah,
to.
man, definitely. And that's what makes the NBA more competitive and exciting anyway. When you have that defensive player that's just don't care, not gonna let you score. You know what I mean? Which I respect that because that you can't. It makes the game more harder. You know what I mean? So that's how it should be. Um, which team could be a challenge? For the Houston Rockets though, coming out of the East, man, because they got to face these guys. Which team do you think gonna be a challenge?
Well, the Hawks are definitely looking pretty good, but I would probably say the Thunder are the ones they probably have to worry about.
Thunder. Well, I think the Thunder are on the west.
Are they
or
west?
The east. Yeah.
Okay.
So I think it's either the Bucks or the Hawks. Either one. So I would say for me, I would have to say Milwaukee Bucks, man. That because Giannis is still healthy right now, and Damian Lillard. Like I said, if they both give him 30 points each, can't no team stop it. 30 points each. That's done. At least 30, and like say like he's I feel like Damian Lillard is more a game finisher. So in the beginning stages, it's like you put Giannis out there, then you put Lillard, then you put both of them. It's a wrap, man.
Yeah, they complement each other perfectly.
Definitely, man. So yeah, I'm gonna have to say the Bucks, man. I don't know what team could really stop them. Like I said, I feel like the Hawks can, but at the same time, it's like you got Trae Young. They would have to get on the ball real early and get some type of lead going for it to be like, yeah. So we'll keep you guys updated, man. If we look at just the Bucks stats star players, man, Giannis 32 points, 11 rebounds, 6 assists, 61. I mean, this guy is like a robot, James. How do you feel about Giannis right now?
Considering that he's playing so well, I'm definitely not surprised.
Mm.
But I'm almost wondering if LeBron retires, do you think Giannis becomes that guy in the league?
Absolutely. He got to be next up. He's definitely next up. I like his energy, his competitiveness, the toughness he brings to the game. He gives me like a just tougher Russell Westbrook, because they both just, they hit the rack, go up the rack, and just like, yeah, man, whatever, I'm here. So, yeah, definitely. And then next up, Damian Lillard, averaging 25 points, 4 rebounds, 7 assists, and 45%. Now, Damian Lillard, you can trust him at the end of the fourth quarter. You know what I mean? He's going to give you that. So, how do you feel about Lillard, man?
I think he's really happy in Milwaukee. And he's been there for over a year now. I think he's not only settled in, but the chemistry between him and Giannis.
Giannis, yeah, man. It's just working, and I'm happy that it's working. Even with having to lose Drew Holiday as that defensive, part of it, they still managing to be one of the toughest teams in the NBA.
When he was heading from the Trailblazers, which he had been on with them for his whole career,
yeah.
So, but when he was headed to the Bucks, that's like a happy situation. It's not like he's getting traded off to a team that's like always, the lowest.
Exactly, because most, some players can't do that. When they've been with a team for so long, you have to adapt to that other team. Like, it's not just gonna be a cakewalk. But the fact that he's making it work, averaging almost 30 points, I mean, yeah, you can't take that from him, man. Shout out to Damian Lillard, man. Happy for you. And I want to see him go all the way, James.
It's possible they do.
And that just goes with my last one, man. Overall, which 2 teams do you predict will play out of these 4, and who will take it all the way, you think?
I would love to see Rockets and Bucks matchup.
Rockets and Bucks. Oh, that'll be a game. That'll be a game, James. It can happen. I predict the Bucks versus Oklahoma City, but I'm taking Milwaukee all the way. I think Milwaukee's gonna take this one. Even though I really like Atlanta and I like what Trey is doing, but I'm Bucks, yeah, for sure. So we'll keep you guys updated on that cup. They play actually tonight, and we're gonna keep you guys updated to see who wins. But y'all let us know in the comments who is your team and who you want to win. But I'm Bucks, man, all the way, for sure. I'm gonna pass it over to my co-host James, man. What else we got?
J&J Sports coming to y'all with more in 2024.